Hi everyone, in today's video I'm gonna share with you a tutorial about how to create a pop-up flower page like this one, because since I shared it in my Instagram and also here on YouTube, again it was I did a short about it, showing it. Some people were asking me if I had a tutorial on it, on how to create this kind of pages, and I have, but it's like a mini tutorial on Instagram. So I decided to share a new one here on YouTube, so that way everyone both here and on Instagram can have access to this tutorial. But I have to confess that I was surprised when people asked me about the tutorial, because I thought this was kind of an old school thing that everyone already knew how to create this kind of page, but apparently not. So here I am to show you how I create pop-up flowers. I'm gonna use my red journal. I have a couple of videos of other tutorials of pages that I did here on this journal, and yeah, this is where I'm gonna create this page. So but before create things in the journal, I want to show you what you will need to create these flowers. So I have here 7 square pieces of paper. It measures 10 by 10 centimeters. So you will need 7 pieces. I think I have 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yeah. So just for you to have an idea, this is a 6. Yes, this is an A6 journal size, and to create this flower I used square pieces of 7 centimeter by 7 centimeter, and as this journal is a A5, I decided to use a larger square, so this is 10 by 10. And yeah, so let me first show you how to transform these squares into the flowers. So first thing first, these squares are completely raw, like they have any color on it, and the simple way would be like to paint everything, and you can use it for that acrylics, watercolors. Sometimes for this one, for example, what I used was these brush pens. I painted because the flower is not that big, so I painted and then I watercolor with a brush. But here, as the square is bigger, I decided not to go with the brush pen, but instead to use watercolor. So as I said, you have 2 ways to do it. You can paint the square as it is, or you can first fold the flower and cut out from the paper to then color it. I prefer to do the second way, because that way, I don't know, I think that when you have the creases in the paper, the watercolor tends to accumulate in these creases, and the effect in the end, it's more beautiful. It's just my preference. So what we have to do is like to fold the square on half. Okay, and then on half again, and again. So you will have a triangle after you fold the square on half 3 times, something like that. Okay, so I will do the same for the other ones. So now I have all the square folded, and it's time to draw the shape of the petal that we want for the flowers. You can be very simple and like just to draw simple, like a shape like that, or you can do something more round, you know. It's up to you what you want. I will and one thing, the closed part of the square needs to be the bottom of the petal, so the bottom, sorry. So if you are doing something like this, you have to go, this is the closed part, this is the open part, and then you drew something like that. Okay, you see. And what I'm gonna do now is to cut out all these parts, and like try to make this more roundy, a little bit roundy. And perfect the tip of the petal, like to have something like that. And then now I'm gonna use these as the model, I would say model, for all the other ones. I think these need to be cut it like that. Now I'm happy with the shape, so I will position it here, and then I will trace around. So I can now, oops, so I can now I can cut out the exactly same shape. Okay, and just for you to see, this is how it will be. Okay, so I will do this for the other 7, and I show you how all they turn out. So now that I have all the flowers cut out, let me show you how it turned out. You see, I trimmed a little bit because I wanted that this part where the two petals come together, it has the same, more or less the same height in all the flower, and they were a little bit different. So yeah, and you end up with a flower with 8 petals. 1 2 3 4 5 6 no, 1 2, yes, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, but you need just 7 petals in order to give the coney shape to the flower. So what you have to do is just to cut out one of the petals, just like that, you see, so you can later put one over the other, and then you have this conic shape of the flower that can be flattened out later. So I will do this for all the 7 flowers. Okay, and we'll just remove one of the petals like that. Okay, so all the flowers now have just 7 petals, and we are ready to add colors to coloring all the flowers. So what I want for this flower is that it needs to have like a lighter center, and then the rest I will paint with a dark color, probably red, because I am working in my red journal. So just for things to be quicker, not yet, maybe this color. Let's test. I will use this one like just for the center, like that. See, to then paint the rest with the dark color. So I will do that for this all 7 flowers, and then show you the rest. Okay, the centers are ready, so I'm gonna start to paint the other part of the petals. So I choose to work with red, right? So I will do that like that. Oops, you need to go over this one. Maybe for to be safe that there is no like white parts appearing, I will paint the last petal. Okay, so I'm gonna now use my heat gun so I can dry this very quick, because I want to paint the other side, because that way you can guarantee that when you look from any side to the flowers, you don't see this white part. So yeah, I prefer to do like that. So this side is dry, so now I'm gonna start to paint the other side. So they now are all red, but I still want to add some details. And let me grab a metallic pen, just a minute. Let me see if this one is working. Oh yeah, I think this will be nice. Or if I should go with bronze, the same way as I did in the other one. Something tells me that I should go with this one. So I have added all these little, it's kind of a dot, right? So these marks in all the petals, but I still need to add like a center for the flower, and I am debating if I should use a metallic gel pen, a black pen, brow pen, maybe with this one. Yeah, it will be quicker. So I may be happy with this center, but not sure if I'm completely maybe not, maybe I want, but can I do more? Okay, now I am happier with these. So what I'm gonna do now is to glue one petal over the other, so we can shape the flower the way we want. Just like that. You see? Yay. So these are all the flowers. Okay, shape it in this conic way, and they are ready to be put together. So let me just to organize things a little bit so I can bring my journal back and start to like to put all the pieces together. So this is my journal, these are the flowers, and now we are going to put all them together so that they can like be foldable. So so we now need to put all these flowers together, but we have to follow a specific sequence to glue them down. So we need to first fold them in half like that, and then we have first to, in this one, like glue one petal in these two, like so. I will glue this petal here, see, like that. And then the other here. So the next one, we need to glue one here, other here, another here. So what we'll do is like that. You can see what is the best. Yeah, like that. So, and not the whole petal, just the tip of the petals, because I have probably glued down. Yeah, I did that. Sorry. So just the tip of the petals. Okay. And then now one here, other here, and this. We will have here. And just the tip. Like so, to finally glue the last one in these two parts, like so. Just the tips. Okay. So now it is you see, they are all glued down, so we need to put them here, like so. Like this will be the part that will glue down here. So but before I glue them down, I want to add some leaves. I always have some leaves done, and this one is, I just paint them with watercolors and then add these details with metallic pens. So what I want to do is like position them like here, okay, like so. This one is, sometimes we just need the tip, because otherwise we don't have much movement between the flowers, just the tips, okay. And sometimes this may happen. You just need to glue them again. Okay, now so let's just arrange the leaves to see where we want to place them before I start to glue them down. It will be like that. Okay, but I think we can do that later. Let me first like to, let's glue the flower first, like just the tip like that. It needs to be here, like just in one of the sides of the paper, okay, you see here. So you can do that. I will put some glue here, and then I will close the page. And then the magic happens. So yeah, we need to wait it a little bit for it to dry. It will not work, so let's do it again. I think I don't have any other. Okay, so let's see. I didn't wait too much. Seems that I need just to fix it one of the petals. I always forget about this. Just this one. Just this one will be enough. You see? Just this one. Sorry. Yes, because that way I can. Oh man, oh boy. You see, just this one, great. So now we can try see where we want to place the leaves, like so. Yeah, that's great. So let's start with this one. So yeah, it is done. If I had more leaves, I would probably add more so inside, but I don't have it, so I think it's working good. Let me try to see if I need to make some adjustments. It seems not needed. Maybe I need to glue it again here. Just these two. Yeah, I think my pop-up, it's great. Yeah, and don't forget to fix it in the page. You just need to glue down one of the petals, like the center petal. Okay, so let's try again. Yes, it's working perfectly. So yeah, not that difficult, right? You just need to have a little bit of patience. So I hope you have enjoyed to learn how to create a pop-up flower page, and I see you in the next video. Bye.